Good afternoon. Yes. Good
You
afternoon,
are
boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm still in that work mode. Still in that work mode. But yes, welcome to episode 249 of Grown Women Gaming. As you see, everybody is here today. We're
Not
going to
249.
294. Oh my god, and I can't
Yeah.
read either. Oh my
It's
god.
okay.
I need
It's okay.
food. Sorry, I apologize.
Hmm.
But yes, as you can see, we are all here today. So we're gonna get into our intros, into the topics that's going on this week. We're gonna start from the bottom up. That way, everybody has the time to get their stuff together. Sorry, Boogie. Sorry. Boogie, what you been playing this week?
Damn.
All right. I've been playing COD. I played COD with Lady. And I was showing my dad the ropes on Diablo earlier. That's pretty much it.
Oh, how'd your dad like it in Diablo?
He literally, I was literally just setting him up and showing him like how things work. So he hasn't really done anything. He's supposed to be going home and playing for a little bit and then messaging me. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, what is his class?
I think he said he wants to go with Druid, the one that turns into like werewolves and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you know how dudes are.
I was gonna say
They were like, "Oh, big guy, I'm gonna play that guy."
he's slow. He's powerful, but he's slow. I just want to point that out.
Yeah,
But
he'll see. But I sent him the video first, the one that says, how to choose the character for your playstyle and whatnot. So we'll see how he does. I don't know. He'll probably still pick Druid. So
okay, Miss Lady.
Hi. Good afternoon. I played with Boogie. We played season 3 of Call of Duty. They had 2 new maps, 6-star and emergency, Rebirth Island. I don't know. I think we because we were there the first day, like the first like official launch. I thought it was hella sweaty when we played those first couple of games of Rebirth Island, but it looked like some areas had changed versus the original version. They don't have the headquarter 4-story building anymore, which I was kind of disappointed because that was a nice landing spot. But COD is COD. It's always better with friends, and I had a good time playing that. What else did I play? I played Cyberpunk 2077. And I'm trying to. This is my new Street Kid playthrough, and I'm in Act 2 right now. So I'm trying to play so I can be able to start Phantom Liberty. So I'm almost there. And I'm gonna tell you the upgrades they did on that game. I hate to say it, but what I played this week was a better version of whatever I played when I first got it when it came out. So it was just like quality of life stuff, it felt more immersed. I don't know. It was just a bunch of little things that just made the experience better. And let me see, what else did I play? Play some Fortnite. I know. The homies, riled me up to go play Fortnite. And I ain't gonna lie, like I said, Fortnite is just more funner than Warzone at times. And I just like the customization of, the characters you can have in that game. And, it's good, again, to play with friends. Let's see, what else? I think, and Dragon's Dogma, as you see here.
I'm trying to figure out what you're doing in this game right now. Like, are you riding a snake?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you're going to see in a couple of seconds what happens. Then the thing is, I was getting real FOMO.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. It's what happens. It's what happens when you don't know nothing. Because I didn't know anything about this game. I was getting hella FOMO because everybody was talking about this game. And I'm like, I had money for one game. It was either Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth or this game. And the thing about it was everybody was talking about the side quests from Rebirth, and that was really like hella padding on that game. So it wasn't on sale, so I didn't get it. But I used my Microsoft rewards and got $10 off this game. So here we are. I'm enjoying it. It's so much to explore. It's hella game. When I mean it's hella game, it's like content in there. It's a lot. Because You got the main missions, you got the side missions, and you got random people walking up to you asking for help. You know, the enemies are unforgiving. They will whoop you. They will make you reload to your last save. If you hit the wrong corner, you hit a troll, you'll hit a bird, you know, you'll have goblins armored up, just random stuff. And Capcom did a really, really good job with this game. Really. I really enjoy myself playing this game. So that's all I've been playing this week.
Miss Delilah?
Okay. Oh, sorry. So for me this week, y'all can hear me, right? Everything's good. So for me this week, I'm in playing Dog Mom Simulator still. Samurai Zero a little bit, Prince of Persia, and I'm starting Outcast, the new beginning today. It's a game that Shakira's bought me early this week, so I look forward to playing that game. Pretty much it. On Samurai Zero, I'm stuck on this one stage. As soon as you kick the door open, they shoot you with a shotgun, so you have to time your attacks just right. As far as Prince of Persia, finally got past the time challenge doors and moving on through that. Got to a new boss. And like I said, I look forward to trying Outcast New Beginning. Mm-hmm. Shout out to people who are watching and listening. Please, subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, especially, and if you're on Twitter, please jump on YouTube and subscribe. And yeah, feels good to be back on the show.
And I have been still loving my Steam Deck, and so I've been playing on that. And again, Coral Island is my new cozy game. It is like Animal Crossing with Disney Dreamlight and all mixed up together in like a dash of mystery also. It's got the farming, it's got the collecting. Like I have a museum. I can dive on the water, collect stuff. And then the people are already there, so I ain't got to build no houses. I can just farm my farm. And apparently I can collect outfits. They actually got different color kinds of Black people hair. So like I'm good. I played
Steam game.
No, it's apparently it's early access, but it's free on Game Pass. So I've been playing it on cloud gaming on my Steam Deck. And then I played Tales of Arise, beat a part that I hadn't beat in 2 years. Thank you, gaming gods. Play that. What else did I play? Diablo. I've been dabbling a lot, playing around with the Steam Deck to see just how much I can play with it, how much it can handle. And apparently that little machine can handle a lot. So, and I've been just playing my love booty off. But yeah. So anything else before we jump into these topics real quick?
Oh man, look, I forgot to. I ain't gonna lie. I played the Stellar Blade demo on PlayStation 5.
Hi, what's that?
It's good, but not $70 good, I would say. I understand it's Soulsy like the fighting mechanics is very close to Souls-like because you really have to parry, you really got to time your attacks. I was not focused on the ass and titties. I know it was there, but the reason why I played the demo is I just wanted to see what was the story. I wanted to see what the gameplay was. Now I'm gonna be completely 100% with you. The voice acting in the demo didn't really inspire me to engage in the story, but I really did enjoy the combat mechanic, the combat gameplay, how it feels when you fight the enemies, that type of thing. I just don't think it's $70 good. It's on sale. I'm like, I won't be able to get this game till probably December holiday season. I think that's where the deepest cut in this sale in this game would be. And that's how I feel about playing Stellar Blade. And I played Helldivers 2. I played one mission, then got crashed out in the last game. There it is. That's it.
All right, ma'am. All right. So our first topic is hella funny to me. And kind of, I don't know if it's what it says about us as gamers, but a report came out earlier this week that said that 60% of gamers are playing live service games that are over 6 years old. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna read the whole like this. This is the part that really like got to me. If I can read it. As for the other games, 23% are spent on new releases. But however, the majority of those new releases are annual franchises like Madden and NBA 2K. And only 8% was spent on new non-annual games. Like again, Baldur's Gate or Tears of Kingdom, but again, those are well-established franchises. So
what you want me to say? What you want to say? All my friends.
I don't know. But it's like we always have
say?
We talk about how these new IPs, like we play new IPs, we do, but then
we do, yes. But we go to our try and trues. Like, hey, but what you doing tonight? You want to play some Fortnite? Do you want to play some Call of Duty? Do you want to play, a game like that? That's how it is. It's
because those games hold you down until you get a new IP with like a story or something like that. Like when we're like right now, we don't have really anything to play. Hellblade is coming, but it's not here yet. It's like,
but then Hellblade is also an established IP, so it wouldn't count.
It's not really established. It's only one. Yeah,
to me, it's the second one, right? But
yeah, it's only the second one. Yeah.
Oh well, but I don't know. Just over 6 years old, so that like they were talking about the Fortnites, the again War Zones, the like you said, Forza and all that stuff, and it's just like, so if the majority of us are playing older games, what does it take for a new IP to actually break through for us to actually put that game down?
Just gotta be a good game.
It can't be no copy and paste. Yeah, I can tell you that much because this is the copy and paste for me. I think that sometimes people use like live service strategies to, and implement it on a single IP like this one, and sometimes it works, but I don't see it working consistently, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just want my gaming experiences just to be organic and authentic, and for these single player IPs, it got to be something different from what I've seen before. So
yeah, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, look at Elden Ring, right? It was new, you know what I mean? People adopted that game because it's a good game. Like that to me, it's like, I mean, we say it all the time on this channel. I don't know about anybody else's channel, but ours, we always say just make a good game. Stop playing around. Stop chasing trends. Just make a good game. So those statistics did not surprise me. Go ahead.
Elden Ring isn't even like crazy realistic or anything like that, or have like these phenomenal graphics. It's just a good game.
Period. Yeah, and so as far as the statistics regarding the live service, I mean, that doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, we talked about it, like everybody else trying to bring out these new live service games in order to kind of poach that market. But it's like, to me, that market's already set. You already got your Fortnites. You already got the various amount of genres in that space. It's like, one thing you could hope at this point is to create something completely new, but it has to be good.
I think that's what I don't think anybody knows what is good right now.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, sure they do. I mean, look at Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2.
I think what she's trying to say is like what we're seeing, which is like people start giving, their opinion on a game before they even play it. Like, you guys gotta wait and play the game. I don't understand why we need to have preconceived notions about a game before it even comes out.
I've been noticing that too as of late. And
a lot of people don't play games anymore for fun. They just play them.
It seems like it.
Just to pick them apart.
But that's just sad because this is not an expensive. I mean, this is not a cheap hobby. Gaming is not a cheap hobby.
They're being cheap because they're not buying shit. They're not playing shit.
Part. That's another thing I took away from this, that people aren't buying new games.
Oh, but
they're comfortable in what they already have. They don't care to venture out, especially, I mean, because clearly this is casual numbers, right? This is not like the segment of the core that plays every new IP. Look at what Xbox is dropping. It's like, oh, because it's first party, I gotta check it out, or because it's PlayStation first party, I gotta check it out. Like, this is not that group. This is the group that's, like you said, the 2K every year, the Mattins every year,
this ain't us. This ain't us.
Right, this ain't us. Exactly. And so
And the casual gamer is the majority, right? So that's why they're where the industry tends to lean, because
I mean, because you realistically say that the casual plays Elden Ring.
Not for as long as the rest of us, right? They probably dipped their toe in, but then it was like, you know.
I don't even know if they dipped their toe in. But no, they had to.
Elden Ring made like a ton of money. I think a lot of people dipped their toe in because it did explode.
It did.
But then you'll see games like that explode like that. They always fall.
They tank, shortly after, Because I mean, that game is challenging. I didn't like the game for the first hour.
I still didn't like the game.
I'm like, how do people like
I still don't think they'll ever like the game.
No, I love it. I put a ton of hours into that game.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I made it all the way to like I made it to the little top where you have the little floating rock or whatever. I beat the giant. And that was the last thing I did.
Yeah,
I beat the giant.
I think we did that together, right?
Yeah. I beat the giant, and that was kind of like it. I was scared to leave that area because it said that it wouldn't let me go back, and I was like, "Oh, I need to."
I'm like, "Girl, go!" I'm like, "Girl, go!"
I'm like, I'm scared. I don't want to not be able to get to some of the things I need. So I kind of talked out on that, but it's still a great game, and I'm still looking forward to the DLC. Like, that's where I'm at, but it's not for people who aren't in. If you can't get past that initial hour, because I mean, I was crying. I'm like, dude, like, how do people like this game? What is it about this game that people like? And it's suddenly
it's the torture. It's the getting good part. It's about that game. You're gonna suffer hours trying to beat a fucking boss, but when you recognize the dance and you beat that motherfucker, it is the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, see, it's shaking your head, but like Elden Ring isn't as brutal as other Souls games. Like we can literally go, okay, fuck you, guy. I'm going to go play something else for a little while, take a break. Yeah,
you can run away from
it. Good with some smaller people before. Like Souls is like, no, you entered the ring, you got finished.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't like that shit.
Oh,
like and the fact that if I get stuck, I can call one of y'all to be like, come help me with the boss real quick.
Yeah. Like, I'm waiting on you right now because as far as LBOOGIE is concerned, she only got 2 fights.
Oh damn, you that close to the end? Jeez.
I hop back on her. Experts helped me through. I think we got through 2.
Yeah, so she got so I'm ready. I still got Elden Ring downloaded, so if y'all just need help to get to the boss. But I think LBOOGIE needs to go. Did you fight the dude underground, Mog, the blood god? Because you did, right?
Oh man, I think so. I don't know. I have to look.
You got to double check
my achievements, right?
Yes, because if not, you have to fight him because that's the way to go through the DLC.
Yeah, because that's the one you helped me with, right, Lady the Mog? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So you got it. So even if you don't beat the game, you can still start the DLC. It's not necessary to beat the game. That's just my personal thing. I just wanted to beat it, but just for people who just started playing Elden Ring, if you're trying to get access to the DLC, make sure you kill that boss because the lore around that's where it's gonna go. I can't fucking wait.
I couldn't tell you shit about the lore. I don't understand none of it. I just know I'm like medieval and I can like fuck people up.
So what's crazy about that game? I don't even care. Like, is that to me the
gameplay? I'm like, whatever.
The gameplay
out here and said some pretty words, and then I got to fuck her up. You know?
It was just
exactly. It's like, so I don't care what you saying. We fighting,
right? We fighting. So
it's on and popping.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get another Elden Ring this year, another game that's gonna pop in and like change everything. Because at one point everybody was talking about it.
It's gonna come back because people are already hyped for the DLC.
I already pre-ordered the DLC with the digital art book. I'm telling you, this is not a game. This is not a game.
I don't know about the digital art book part, but yeah.
Man, look, just I pressed the button too fast. It didn't look what I was paying, but I got it now.
At least you're honest about it.
Yes, ma'am. So those type of
I was saying we got some other drops coming, in the next couple of weeks between something for the Wicked, No Room for the Wicked or something like that. No Rest for the Wicked. Yeah, the game being made by Moon Studios, the guys that did Ori. So that comes out on the 18th. Then you also got as far as TV series, you got Fallout coming out.
Yeah.
And then after that, what comes out? Something else comes out. Hellblade comes out after that. So
I'm ready for it.
leading all the way up until May, it's gonna be some nice drops from on the Xbox side at least.
That's why I'm trying to play the games. I have not played so many games last week because I know there's games coming and you just don't have the time as a full grown adult that pays taxes and bills to have a job. Let's put those things in
Cyberpunk. So yeah,
there's gonna be games. You gonna acquire games. You're not gonna play them, but you're gonna acquire them, and it's just I cannot wait. What's coming up, especially Hellblade 2. I look, if they still got them floating lore pieces, I'm gonna tell you right now that's gonna be a no-go for me because that was like
the puzzles. Oh, it still has puzzles.
I know it has puzzles. I'm gonna go online if I need to, but there was achievement that I didn't have, and I think it was collecting a certain amount of things, and I didn't collect all of them, so I didn't.
The rooms. Yeah. I didn't collect all the rooms either. That was the last achievement. I could not get all of them. I'm like, I'm just not going because I would see them. I would get a few, but to the point, it's just like I'm just trying to get to the level, I'm not worried about these rooms. But I'm tempted. I posted about that earlier. I'm tempted to go back and try to get them just because Phil has them all, and I kind of want them all because he has them all. But whatever,
I have a question for y'all. You think that with this article about the 60% of live servers, multiplayer, online shit in 2023, do you guys think it's going to be a shift this year with single player IPs?
Shifts, and I think it's like kind of like what Matt keeps posting. I keep telling people like follow Matt Pixelteller because he like shows you the data, and explains it to people like what's happening. There's a shift happening in the industry already, and it's because of where they're seeing people are buying the games, what type of games people are buying. That's what's making it shift. It's not like they're like, oh, fuck consumers. No, they're really looking at what consumers are doing, what consumers are spending their money on, and they're moving toward that.
Mm-hmm. That's real. They look at the numbers.
Right. These like minority of people online screaming every day about like 60 frames and this game is going to that console. It's going to happen more often. Just like we said years ago when Sony started putting their games on PlayStation, it's going to continue. And they're going to move toward day and date because software.
You mean PC? You threw me off at first. You mean Sony started moving their games to PC? You said PlayStation. I'm like, why was Sony moving games to PlayStation?
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah,
you got me. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. But but you're right. Day and day, like I could see that happening for sure.
Yeah,
like because there's so many people that play on PC. So.
Why are you laughing, CHAREECE?
Oh no, I wasn't laughing. I don't think I was.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the YouTube, so it's delayed.
I hear somebody.
Yeah, somebody doing their yard now.
Oh no! Tell somebody riding their bike up the.
Oh, I hate that.
I was saying that.
Somebody was like,
I hate that. Like, why you got your bike sound like a lawn blower?
It's loud. It's up. I'm on the second floor, so yeah.
But you will have a situation like just trying to bring it back on topic. Mm-hmm. Like you will have a situation where you will maybe have this 1-off or 2-off game that pop out of nowhere that disrupts the market a little bit. We saw that with, like I mentioned earlier, like Helpdivers 2. We saw people like, a whole people on Twitter, on TikTok talking about it. People, joining this whole mass type of gameplay
for
experience.
Democracy.
Yeah, for democracy. Right. So you will have those one-offs, but that's why I feel like the market, like I said, for that genre is set, and like it takes something disruptive to move to nudge it. And when it does nudge it, it's not like it's gonna nudge it a lot because people love their Fortnite, people love their Call of Duty, like boom,
like as long as
Minecraft.
People keep spending money there, and it's like people like me, like Fortnite came out with their new season and everything. I'm gonna buy something, even if it's not the season pass. I'm gonna buy something like Call of Duty. I bought the season pass.
Mm-hmm.
Like even though I fucking despise Call of Duty. Still playing it.
Yeah, but
like come on, it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad because
it can. It can.
I'm not a fan of
it. Okay, let me rephrase that. It can't be that bad because when I try to give you like a good experience playing Call of Duty, and when you're on the top, like say when you win and you're on the top of the leaderboard and you hear the opponents talking shit about you because you're on top, don't that feel good inside a little bit?
The game
I
still
guess
sucks.
only you get it.
The game still
That's only you get it.
The game still sucks.
I wouldn't blanketly say it sucks, right? I wouldn't blanketly say
It's
it, but
mid. It's
That's
hella
all right.
mid.
That's all
Hella
right.
mid. It's not.
I play it. It sucks.
Nah.
If she plays,
There's
she
so much
said.
more that they could do
Yes,
with that game.
I
It's
don't play
better
it,
than
so
betting.
I mean, it is what it is.
Do I hate it? No. Is it mid at times? Yes.
You'll never hate that game.
Probably not.
At least she honest about it.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Still doing better than Destiny.
Oh, damn. I think somebody was talking about Destiny in the Discord chat.
That was
like,
me.
Wait. So what's going on with Destiny? What is going on with
Well, they've
They're
been
moving along.
limping is not the key. Well, yes, it's key one of the term, but like their upper management has mismanaged everything, not to the point where they should have stuff that they should have been done years ago is finally now starting catching up with them. They should have added another mode besides Gambit. They should have made it somewhat easier to get exotics. Like, yes, we understand RNG and all that stuff, but like, come on, boo. I shouldn't have to play the same mission 20 times instead I get what I need to level up. Or, you know, people are still pissed, me included, that they took away all of these old planets, these all mission that we are that you no longer can play, that even though you paid money for it, you can't play them anymore. It's just a lot. And I think when Sony came on board and some decisions was made and it all came up and blew in their face and now they really getting shitted on, do they deserve it? Somewhat. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They fucked up. That last expansion was not as good as the Witch Queen. Like the Witch Queen was top, but then that one that after that, not so much. And so to try to reclaim the good spirits that they had, they are offensive to release this new little mini package that is going to bring in bring back some exotic missions that they had kind of cut, that you're gonna get better access to, because it was like you had to be on one planet that's no longer the planet anymore. Anyway, so now you get the 2 exotics. They got new maps, which again they hadn't had new maps in how long. So they're trying to bring their people back.
Good luck with that.
So, because it's bad when I haven't played in almost a year. Probably longer. When last time I played, I can't even remember.
I mean, it's gonna sound bad for me, but I haven't played them since the acquisition. I mean,
I
haven't.
like I said,
at the same time. Like,
yeah. I played, I finished the Witch Queen, got the new season, the new expansion, well, just kind of the old expansion now, and played the first story, and I'm like, this is not as popping as it should be.
You didn't get a refund? You didn't get a refund?
It was already past the time limit, so I was like, what the hell? So I just stuck with it, and so it's just sitting there, it updates and everything. I'm like, I'm gonna get back to it, but I'm like, I never have, because I had other things that was better to play. I'm hoping that they can get it right. How about that? Because I enjoy the lore and the story with Destiny, always have. So I'm hoping they get this shit together, because I would like to play one day. But yes. So moving on.
I'm sorry.
What would bring me back?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Probably a better, like I said, the cut content, I'm still low-key pissed about that, but I kind of understand, but then I kind of don't, because they are still using an older engine, and honestly, they just need to update it all together. I low-key wish they can kill Destiny and just go straight to Destiny 3.
They did it before.
They need to, but people won't let them kill it, if that makes sense. Because they want to keep what they've had, so they don't want to get rid of all the items that they've collected. And that was one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why they can't do what they can do, because people don't want to let the old go. If that makes sense, which they need to. So I don't know, bring that back, and a better story. Give me a story. They are excellent writers, so they can do it. I feel like.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I feel like they can do it.
Okay. Shit ain't been the same since K6's death. So
look here. And see, that's what's going to, honestly, they're supposed to be bringing him back. I have to know how they're bringing this man back.
I mean,
he's a robot.
No, but they killed this ghost.
They can't bring it back.
So no, his ghost is gone.
Man, they better make it up because I'm telling you, everybody loved that character. And
we got to jump into Discord and have L Tuck explain the last season to us because I don't know what the fuck happened. But
really?
But some kind of way they're supposed to bring him back. And that will probably be the main thing that brings me. Like, just I at least go watch the videos on YouTube. So Exos can be, but again, he has no ghost. So
maybe he just won't be a guardian.
Then I don't want him then.
Okay.
sorry.
He'll just be there for jokes, you know.
Honestly, I can see that too. Like, he was the comic relief, even though he had some sense sometimes. But like, yeah, I would want him to be a ghost because, like, if you'd have been at a position for how long, how you not gonna be a ghost sitting with a guardian? You just gonna sit at the base and like watch other people leave? Nah, I'll exit my own self out. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't do it. But yeah, so moving on. So the next two topics dealing with the same overreaching company, but they're slightly different. The first one is about, well, they're both about Roblox. This is probably me and Boogie. I don't know about Lady and Delilah, but apparently Roblox has if nobody knows, it's user-generated content. So apparently children have been making the content and selling it, and the company, hey, this is totally fine. You're totally cool with this. As long as we get our cut, you can do whatever you want to with this. And some people are complaining that it's exploiting children because, again, you're using their content in your game, and you're still taking a percentage of the funds, money, whatever. But again, you are giving these children a job. They're making money, but not all of it. So, thoughts?
Okay. Let me, before the moms talk about it, I'm just gonna say, let kids be kids. He shouldn't even say that out his mouth. He shouldn't. And you can tell what he said was insensitive and not really understanding what's coming from a parent, knowing what's going on in this world. It ain't peachy keen and ain't always sweet. And not everybody who's playing that type of game is like, there's malicious intent at times. So for him to say some shit like that is just beyond me. It's crazy. It's wild, you know?
I don't know. As a gamer, and then as a person who actually works, and then as like a mom, I think I got like multiple opinions on this. Because on one hand, I don't want my child to work. She's already like trying to be grown as it is way before her time. Like, be a child as long as you possibly can. Because once you actually get grown and get out there in the world, you ain't gonna have this time to be innocent no more. So why are you trying to make a living now? It's just, I don't know. You got thoughts, Boogie?
Yeah, like I get where they're coming from. I'm not saying that they don't have any like liability here, but at the same time, I think the question should be is more so like what parents are exploiting their children to make money.
That part
here, because I feel like, you know, they've set up this sandbox essentially where you can, you know, make games and stuff like that. And it's knowledge that people probably wouldn't get otherwise, right? And I'm always in for like people learning something new, especially like with computers, because I feel like people just know their phones work and they don't care what's happening. But I think that what safeguards, right, is Roblox going to put into place to know that these kids aren't at home being abused to make things? Because as a child, anything that they make goes to the parent first. It's not going to go to the kid. You know what I mean? So it's, my thing is more like, especially after watching 2 episodes of Quiet on the Set.
Oh yeah, the next one comes out like next week or.
Oh my God, parents tend to be the ones to blame in those situations.
Wait, CHAREECE, what'd you say? Something that comes out next week? What happened?
The third episode of that docu series, like, it doesn't come out next week or the week after. I can't remember.
I thought it was over. They still got an episode coming?
Yeah, this got like another. At least I thought I read that. I don't know. I read a lot, but
I think it was 4 episodes. I watched all 4 of them.
Yeah, I just felt dirty afterwards.
Yeah, it's like
it's out there, man. Like
it has been out there, and the thing that I hate is like that they knew. Everyone knew. You paid people off. You knew what was happening.
Mm-hmm. Sad. So I'm assuming that we start talking about the. I'm sorry, because my internet died.
Yeah,
so,
just the Roblox story.
Okay, wait. Before Delilah, because Boogie's talking about exploiting children. So there's a second part to this. Again, Roblox is kind of being held responsible for this. Apparently, you can buy the Roblox money, which I forgot what it's called, and you can use that on gambling sites.
What, the currency? The Roblox currency?
Yes. And so there's a class action lawsuit, and Roblox filed a motion to have their part of it be dismissed. Like we have no part in this. We didn't do anything wrong. But the judge is like, no, you were part. You did something. We don't know. We're trying to figure that part out.
That is
so. Boogie was talking about that the parents should be held, liable. Like somebody should be held liable, basically.
That's right.
But the parents are saying that it's Roblox should be held liable.
At the same time, the parents should be paying attention to what their kids are playing, like and using their card for whatever. Like, you can't let a game raise your child.
Ooh, girl!
And I keep saying parents. Because like if my kid asks for multiple money, for Roblox,
that should give you a red alarm.
I'm like, I already gave you $10. If you spend it on whatever, shit, that's whatever. It's in the wind now. Shit.
I'm saying you better go back there and clean something up to get some more. What is you doing? I don't know. Apparently like there's like multiple. I didn't know you can do this until I literally read the article. You can buy the Roblox currency and then go spend them on different gambling websites. And apparently children have to do it.
I thought that it said that they're creating these areas in there.
That too.
It says
like
access.
Wow. Yeah, so it's a little bit of both. Like they're either way, in class action lawsuit. If your child,
I see what you're saying. And there's virtual casinos that exist outside the Roblox ecosystem.
So the currency, so they treat it like it's Bitcoin or some sort of other currency. That's kind of wild.
And first of all, low key, this is not like props to the kids for finding a way, I guess. But like,
they just found a video, some adult showing them how to do it.
Yeah, come on, let's be real. They don't. That's the amount of wherewithal you need to pull that off. Come on, it's not a child.
At this point in time, I don't put it past them. I don't put it past them. I don't know. It's all shady, and I'm like, so again, the parents should be held somewhat responsible, but is Roblox should be held at fault also?
More the parents. Go
ahead.
No, that's all I'm saying. Because you can go ahead. That was just to answer her question. Go ahead.
I was going to co-sign like basically what Boogie said. Once your kids start asking for money, like that should send off like an alarm to you that like, what are you doing with all this money I'm giving you? Like that should you should be more concerned. After that.
And if they're taking money, then you should really be concerned.
That's right. Now I do know you can buy those Roblox cards in the grocery stores and the convenience stores, stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's not like the kids buying them themselves.
That's it. It all goes back to the parent at the end of the day.
And then you got stories
giving money.
Yeah, or you got stories of like, oh, my kid spent this amount of money on Roblox because for some reason my credit card.
Yeah, they stole the credit.
Either they had the credit card already in like close enough for their kid to have it, or they went and actively took their stuff just to add money on that. That's a little bit like destructive behavior as well. I'm not saying everybody do it. I'm just saying there are stories that had happened like that. You just gotta. This ain't like how we grew up. It's not how we grew up. It's a different age, so we just be a little more cautious. I would say.
Like, how do you remedy that outside of making parents aware? It's like, how do you remedy something like that though? Like once
my God. Y'all are leading into my topic so well, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so hold that thought, Delilah. Hold that thought. FTC denies facial recognition to show your age, to verify your age.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, I think they do this in other countries. Not totally sure, but don't quote me on that. So basically, you would have your camera on. It would scan your face and determine if you're 13 years or older. That way, you can
So you can...
get around parental consent. Well, approved parental consent.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like checking that you're 13 and put your birthday in, you would actually have to get on camera and they would scan your face to prove that you're at least 13 or to get onto that website or do that activity. And FTC denied the claim, said no.
I understand that. You know what's so wild about that? Like, I understand that. Like, you don't, it's a privacy issue, right? You don't want facial scan data like out there for your child. So I get that. I get why they would deny it.
But the company plans on appealing the decision.
Of course. No surprise there.
So
they want that money. No surprise.
Good. Yeah,
right. And like, what is 13 getting them? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm assuming like if it's a website, like apparently there are, hey, does your parent give you permission to be on their website? Instead of like some websites will have you send an email to the parent.
Well, that's what I mean. But what is it? You know what I mean? Because there are levels to this shit.
Apparently we just gonna
you can be 13 and be okay to on your own, but it's like they're acting like 13 is 18. 13 is not 18. 13 should not give you permission to do shit. You are a child still.
Yeah, you still a child at 18.
I'm just saying, 18 is the law of the land.
It's a child. I don't know. They ain't grown up yet.
Right. But 18 is the law of the land. That's fine. But it definitely ain't 13. We're not back in the olden days. We're not marrying people off at 13. So.
Right. Damn.
No, y'all got me fucked up with all this. All these topics.
Hey, this is literally like the parent edition. My bad. Like,
right, you got all this shit. I'm like,
It's like I'm not a parent, but I still understand.
Yeah,
right?
because
like,
again,
I ain't got no kids, but I see it. I get it.
Yeah, because it's like why we scanning, especially children. Like, who's gonna hold on to this data? Where's this going to be kept? Like, what are you going to do with this data that you're storing if you're trying to scan these children's faces to verify that they're older? And better yet, how are you going to verify these children are exactly the age? Because I ain't telling y'all, at 13, I didn't look 13. I looked like 16.
Looking 13.
That part.
That's it.
So, like, who are we judging here? Because again, if we're using like straight AI, it don't work well with
bias. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh,
so,
like, come on. There's a lot of.
You can put makeup on. Man, listen, it's a way to.
Yeah.
This so again, the company is trying to appeal the decision.
But even with this, I feel like the rules that they put in place for privacy over in Europe would automatically deny this anyway. So like, why are you trying to do it here? Like, you're not going to be able to do it anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Because you probably can get away with it here more than you can anywhere else. Think about it. We have the most lax laws. Like, our government don't care about us. No offense.
Imagine like they listening to you.
Just in case my FBI agent listening.
She like, take this way.
But like, for real, they don't care. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I was shocked that the FTC blocked this. But not shocked that they're gonna do it.
I understand why they blocked it, but it's like, I think there are more safeguards need to be in place regardless. I don't know. I got nothing else to say about it because it's like, dude, they're gonna appeal, and it's probably gonna be in litigation for a long time. It's gonna be something that happens that allow a little bit of lex here or there. It's gonna be something. This ain't the end of this story. Basically, we're gonna have a follow up by 6 months, 6 months to a year.
We gotta remember this then in 6 months and check back and see if they got an update for this then.
Right.
But yeah, I feel it. So technically that is all my topics. So we're gonna get in. And I got any tidbits?
I got hella tidbits. You ready?
Sure, hit me.
All right. Boom. I want to talk about why it was such an uproar yesterday about Hellblade being 30 frames per second, and it's always is always a problem with Xbox when
You-
it comes to their games.
No,
Let's
no,
talk
like-
about it. Let's
no,
talk
I
about
have a
it.
question. No, this is not a question. Well, forget Hellblade. This is just a 30 frames and 60, whatever. Okay.
Okay.
I am partially blind. I just want to point that out. I don't really care if it's 30 frames or 60, whatever, 125. It can be 2000. I don't care. I just want it steady. I just want it clear.
Solid.
I want it solid. I like, what is more important for me to have a steady frame rate or for me to have a high one, but it skips over here? Like what would people rather have for you to would? I don't know. Maybe that's the question we need to be asking.
It's like pick your poison, right? Because we've seen, what was it, Final Fantasy Rebirth? It has in the graphical mode, like it's 30 frames, because if it looks better, it's gonna be less frames. If it's performance mode, then it's gonna look worse, like grease on the screen, and it's 60 frames. Like it's like for a game like this, that's a cinematic experience, high fidelity, like ridiculously high graphic fidelity. It's like you gotta pick one. It's like, to me, they're trying to, if it's similar to the first game, they're trying to tell a story in that type of style. And with this, I've already mentioned the fidelity, it's like it should be no surprise to anyone, really. It really shouldn't. It's like, I don't know what else to say to that. It's not like we playing a Near Automata where you got to have, high fast-paced combat, or you playing Hi-Fi Rush where it has to be, a certain amount of frames on to nail those combos. It's not like it's Forza where you know what I mean? So it's like this is a different type of game. I don't get the outrage behind it either. It's like you can clearly look at what kind of game this is. It's not like you playing, what's another one? Devil May Cry. You know what I'm saying? Where it's
I think the outrage is because
fake outrage, you mean?
Fake outrage. That's why I put the air quotes in there. People bought the Series X to think that it will push 60 frames. And and there's some people that feel like they're not doing that part about 60 frames.
But see, what's crazy about that part is that 90% of Xbox first-party games are 60 frames plus. This and Starfield, the acquired games are not. But the ones that was like in-house first party are 60 frames plus. Like, look at the stats. Look at the statistics of
Girl,
it.
you act like people read.
They don't read.
As your resident librarian, ma'am, I just want you to realize people do not read in this day and age. They read the title, half of the first paragraph, and call it a day.
Because realistically, if you think about it, the acquired studios, the Bethesdas and stuff like that, they're the only ones that ain't really hit 60. Gears hit 60, Forza hit 60, Halo. Come on.
Can I ask you this? Has Phil not said all the time that the studios are good?
It's up to the studio.
Studios.
That's it.
Each individual studio gets to decide what FPS they're going to be.
1,000%.
That he has never said all games on Xbox will run at 60, which again I think is just a buzzword that people hear, and they now associate 60 frames with smoothness of a game or cleanness of a game or better playability of a game.
Right.
And it's not. Like, I feel like the fake outrage, like you said, is just for engagement. All we've seen on Twitter for the past 2 months is rage engagement, back to back to back to back. And it's getting so tiring. So tiring, in fact, that even Jez is coming on Threads.
Yo, I saw that and almost like spit my drink out.
We are tired of the rage bait. Like, and I'm gonna call it out. Even Mr. Chris Hart in the chat, we're fucking tired of that back and forth. Like, people are tired of this shit. Like, you guys need to find something else to fucking do. Don't come over here.
Go to a PlayStation website, or what we
don't come to our podcast with that bullshit. We do not want to see that shit. Like, we're not on here every week talking, PlayStation sucks, Xbox is better. We literally don't say that.
We don't.
Xbox is our all preferred platform. We talk about games, which actually play the games. God forbid we play and enjoy ourselves.
Oh my God.
But come on, like, grow the fuck up.
It's it's
You would think we was over here bashing PlayStation. Like it's
like
wild.
at the end of the day, it's like we forgot where we came from. It was like we grew up when the graphics were extremely horrible in video games, extremely horrible, but we still took the time out and played them. And it seemed like more. I understand you want 60 frames, you want 120 frames, you want all that. Okay, if you feel like the console that you have is not doing that, you know where you need to go. You know where you need to go, and you know what you need to do. But don't sit here and find every reason to bash a console when what they're trying to do is get these games out. They might not be in the 60 that you want them, but doesn't make them less of an experience that you can enjoy.
And I
it
feel
seems like
they said that too, though. Like even not Digital Foundry, Ninja Theory said it that they're going for more of a cinematic experience, which is 24 FPS, not 30. So I don't know. It's not like a combat heavy game.
Yeah, you're right.
Like
movies are typically like that. 24.
Right, and it's not that type. It's not that type of game, which is what I keep trying to say. Like people keep trying to fit every game into this box. Every game does not need to be 60. It just doesn't. You guys weren't complaining about 60 frames per second on Baldur's Gate, on Dragon's Dogma 2.
Girl,
like, come on, wake the fuck up. Like you guys are just starting arguments for argument's sake. I know I have enough shit on my plate. I have shit to do as an adult. I do not come online to fucking argue every day.
Facts. And also, we got a PlayStation controller in our logo, so boom.
Yeah, like we play everything. Like if we want to play the game where it's going to be the best, we're going to do that.
That part.
Period.
And that's the thing. They don't get it. They will give platforms and pedestals to individuals who are close-minded about the video game experience and think it's okay to think that way. Look, we over here in the corner with everything, PC, Nintendo, PlayStation 5. Shit, I'm the only I ain't got no Steam Deck and I ain't got no VR. But we do try to touch as much as possible so we can have a legit thought of what gaming, what 30, what 60, what experiences should have, should we have? But y'all, not y'all in the chat, not y'all in the lurker scene. I'm talking about y'all individuals will not advance your gaming level. You don't want to explore your horizons. You still want to be closed-minded. You think that it's PlayStation good, Xbox bad, and it shouldn't be that way. You should try. If you have a platform like this, you should have to be legit about what you're talking about and be legit of what you experience. And I just feel like it's not like that no more.
And if you truly love games, you would want to play them all, bro. Like,
thank you.
Real. If you truly love games, you would want to play them all.
Thank you. Because if I can get 2 jobs and I can put $50 every week on my payday to give me another console, why the hell you can't? Why the hell you can't?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll say this: like, you're not gonna catch us like doing that engagement bait crap. Like, we're tired of it, so you're not gonna see it here.
Sure enough, ain't. And I see that it's like y'all, not y'all, but the general people love
hate brigade. I call them the hate brigade.
Hate brigade,
the mad mafia.
The mad mafia. I love that one.
Like, stay mad. Y'all stay mad. Like, oh my God, are you constipated or something?
Oh, damn.
What's happening?
I just want to point out that like every so often they release like what gamers use for like equipment wise and whatever nice stuff. Last time I read it, most people in their PCs are still working with a 1080.
Yes, they still 1080 1440.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then like
even fucking Jizzle, who's in our Discord, we're like, yo, why haven't you upgraded your rig? And he's trying to wait for it to die until he like
that part
upgrades. So like the average person isn't like
they don't have it. They don't play it. They don't care.
A graphics card costs the same amount as a console. That's why.
Right.
That's it right there.
Like the only people you see who are upgrading every year are the people, well, mostly are the people who get them for free.
That part.
So that's not the standard. That's not the standard.
No, it's not. The standard is looking up price drops and at the PC Discord on Grown Woman Gaming to find the perfect piece.
Yo, shout out to everybody when I was trying to get my shit together. Help us to stop. But yeah,
man.
just
Nah,
like,
shout out to LBOOGIE because I was like, girl, I need this. Find me something. And she was like, what's your money, girl? And I tell her how much I can spend and she'll
And
send me something.
I know y'all remember those crypto mining years. It was hard to get a graphics card. Boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. I told you how I got my founder's edition, waking up at 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
writing down Newport
Yeah.
News, staying in
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
I'm still
get my
salty about that, but
back
you got lucky, man.
Yeah.
Yo.
good
I'm
times,
telling
good
you,
times.
I'm telling you, if you're a gamer, you should you should try. You should try at least to expand your horizons.
Right.
If I don't see you, if I don't see you elevate
Yeah.
yourself in the gaming landscape
Right.
after a few years, then I'm really gonna second guess what your
You
legitimacy.
side-eyeing. Easy.
Right.
Side-eyeing.
Because-
And for real, like if with as far as like Hellblade is concerned, if you have Game Pass, you're fine. Just boot it up and see if you like it. If you don't, put it away. There's other shit for
And
you
you
to
can play it on PC Game Pass.
Right. Like
let's be real.
whatever
Yeah.
you want. You can have it any way that you like.
They was talking all that shit, but they didn't play the game. That's just my problem. That's just my
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
People were talking a lot and haven't experienced Hellblade, and we have discussed this plenty of times of how that particular game is experienced, and each of us experienced it differently. I think more intense for me than anybody else. So y'all not gonna sit here and like dilute the fact that they did something special here.
And it's a different type of game.
Different.
You're like moving slowly typically through the game. You're not
It's
you're
about
not
the
in a
fidelity. It's about
car.
the
Like I'm saying, like where's the need for 60 frames per second is what I'm saying. Because like you're not in a car racing, you're not shooting, you're not running. Like it really is a different type of game. And gamers have to get used to the fact that, every game is different. Like there's no one set box to be a good game.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that whole fake outrage behind the 120 frames per second for Pentiment. I don't remember that. It's like
that was hilarious.
Like, why do you need that? The rats need to be faster, or like
the text needs to show up.
I don't know.
Yeah. So I don't understand that. But people, the echo chamber that is Twitter, the loud minority, like it's
I'm mad because it's not 60 frames. Oh man, I don't want to play this game. You think I care?
Wait. What about the people who are telling people to stop being mad at the people for wanting 60 frames per second? Like you stop posting about us being stupid. Like, I feel like your tantrum makes it worse.
It's like you're not really gonna stop anybody from doing what they want to do anyhow. Like, you just think you're gonna get away with that without saying that. Nothing's gonna change.
All I know is that ain't nobody should be talking about I can't stand 60 frames when you playing 30 frame games all the fucking time. I don't want to call this person out, but I'm just saying you can't be talking shit about I want 60 frames, but every clip you got is a game that's 30 frames. So things ain't computing.
It's hypocritical.
I don't care what frames it is. If you feel like your rig is that powerful to go 60, that's your business. I'm going with what I got. As long as the experience is good to me, I don't care how it is. As long as it's no major bugs, no major glitches, no dropouts,
screen tearing, no stutter,
no cutting through the world or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with that. But y'all are a little spoiled. And it's so y'all is a little spoiled and y'all feel a little bit entitled on what game studios should put in their games and don't really understand how a game is made. I didn't realize that till later in the game. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, though.
Yeah. Any more tidbits?
Paris here, he said he needed Pentiment at 240 frames. 120 frames was unacceptable. Like
all the frames.
That's the ridiculous stuff that they would be like chanting.
So let me see. I got two more tidbits. One, if you guys like watching houses and interior design, you should go to Architectural Digest. I hope I said that right. And they got this. Yeah, it's called Open Door, and you see it's a playlist with like celebrities and famous people or how they designed their homes. It's like the newer version of MTV Cribs, but just different.
Is it really their house? 'Cause I heard on MTV Cribs people was lying.
Hey, I heard that too.
Man, look, I hope
Is
they
this
ain't
real?
lying because they had some houses. They got some houses in there that's beautiful, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think this could be staged.
No, wait, is this?
I mean, it would still be somebody's house. It's just not their house.
And now, what channel you said this was, lady?
Huh?
What channel you said this was on?
Architectural Digest on YouTube.
Oh, okay, you said
called Open Door. Open Door.
Gotcha.
I just,
I
can't afford it.
People, so it probably is their house.
No, it ain't regular people, but you can.
Oh, it's all celebrities.
Like famous people and celebrities. Yeah, that's it. Like
okay.
I just saw, I saw John Lennon and John Legend's house, and then I think I saw Sophia, the one that played Zelda in the Netflix show. Yeah, I just saw hers this morning. So yeah,
that's cool.
I enjoyed that as well. And I also, my last tidbit is that I want to discuss it's music. It's music because I've been on the music kick, lately. So I did listen to Beyonce's Cowboy Carter. It took me a couple of listens to really appreciate what she did. You don't like it?
I didn't say that.
But I'm just saying you
only listened to maybe like 5 songs from the whole thing.
She got.
I did not know. I didn't know it's gonna be that many tracks. So
I didn't know it was gonna be 27.
I'm like, this might be too long.
Or just like intros though.
Yeah,
like there's a good number.
I did hear her rendition of Jolene. I liked. I thought she did a good job on Jolene.
My favorite song is Most Wanted.
I'm gonna have to go write these
That's
down.
my favorite song.
Right,
Most Wanted.
Yeah, they said they're supposed to be performing that at the country awards. I hope so.
I'm gonna check that out.
A banger.
Yeah, that's just it. I just haven't. That's just it. There's no shade. I just haven't listened to the whole album.
Not even like a Beyonce fan, but I guess I have to start calling myself one because her last 2 albums are making me more of a fan of her. And it's probably her on her grown shit is why I like her more now.
That part
than what she was when she was younger. When she was younger, I was like, I don't care about what you're talking about.
They ain't got nothing to do with me.
But now it's like, I love what she's talking about. I love what she's putting down.
All right.
Tidbits
my last musical tidbit is Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. I just got.
I can't with this. I can't with this.
It's hilarious.
I love them both.
I love
them both. So it's hard for me to choose.
Oh, so you're the divorced kid in the situation. Okay,
yeah, I can't hate. I love them both. I love both artists. I can't pick
first person shooter.
I love
first person shooter. Yeah.
Well, let me just say this. Like, I love it. What's doing for the
hip hop.
Yes, exactly. That is to me is because it keeps you entertained. Like you're going back and forth, the back and forth. I love them. I'm here for the art.
That part.
Man, I love both artists. I've heard all this stuff. Both of them, like the playlist, they stay. Both of them stay in rotation for me. So I
felt kind of crappy with J. Cole's response, saying like nobody liked his last.
Anyway, he didn't bring because everybody know he's good. He's better than that. Like, come on.
Well, my thing was just like. It just wasn't what I think people wanted. It's just like when Andre came out with a fucking Flute album. That is not what people thought they was about to get.
But I was still rocking with it though.
But
I still
played it.
I didn't rock it with it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I played it. I mean, it's
man.
If I'm trying to be in the bathtub, with a candle, with a book, I'm gonna turn it on. But it ain't.
In this case, you should listen to LeJohn's meditation album.
It's like Andre want a rap album.
Yeah, he's doing a meditation album.
Yeah. Right. He's doing meditation next, so it's like artists grow too, and they grow into different things.
I'm not feeling it though. I need
some battle raps. I need some hot. I'm telling you, 7-minute drill is not a good beat. Okay.
Yeah. See the thing, that's just it with Cole. Like he's better than that. And that's why people were frustrated. It's like of all diss tracks, you pick that. Like you got way more. Come on, you got more bullets than that. Come on, let's go. You got way more in the chamber than that. That was disappointing. I was mad.
You was mad at J. Cole?
I was mad because he could come correct. He could come better than that. I
feel that. Like, dude, I know you could do better. Like,
right. It's just a disappointment. It's like, look, it's like when your child, like I ain't got no kids, but when your child get like a C, they could have got an A.
Hey, girl. Like, hey, I know. Now you and I both know you could have done better.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So I'm like in my bed looking at. Oh, they're like, new J. Cole. Bet I can be talking about that shit with Kendrick, right? I go there. I go to. They said 7-minute drill. I go like this. I listened to the song and I went back to sleep.
Right. It's like
because with Like That, I was banging that shit for 2 days just to listen to Kendrick's part. You know what I mean?
Fire.
What was that?
But you know what's so crazy with May Delete Later, like I Might Delete Later, it's like the tracks above that or before that are way better than that song. And it's like you could have went on one of those other beats. To me, it's the beat. It's the like sonically, it's not there. It's just not there.
I appreciate your honesty because some people are really capping. There's people capping.
I ain't gonna cap.
They capping on the app. They capping and they're saying like 7 minute drill was like the best shit he popped off. I'm like, no.
See, that let you know that they're not real J. Cole fans. Like that let you know they're right there because they know if you've listened to what he says and some of the tracks he put out, he's just better. Like that's to me that was weak sauce. Like come on. So they don't know. They just.
I hope Kendrick come back with something.
Oh, of course.
Competition is good.
Triple entendre. You know it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be a triple entendre with like.
You know what's gonna happen? Drake gonna pop in and be like, "Oh, I'm here too."
No, Drake gonna be like, "I need a lock
Drake just need to stay in the back."
Drake got his own share of problems. He need to just. He got his own stuff.
Like a lady. What y'all doing over here?
That's all my tidbits. I hope I didn't take too much time, but I had a bunch of them.
Yeah, no, you good. Do I have any tidbits? I don't know. I kind of said some earlier as far as like, with Fallout coming out, the TV show, and then April 18th with No Rest for the Wicked, like the games about Hellblade, we already talked about that. I just feel like we're about to hit this nice little segue all the way leading up to June, which is the showcase. I think it's for on the Xbox side at least, and I just really hope that I see more from everybody though. You know what I mean, as far as games and what's coming. That's it. I think it's a good time. It's still it's a lot of great games that's already out. Like this is one of them that's being played right now. Dragon's Dogma 2. Matter of fact, lady, what's your score right now? What do you think about Dragon? Like if you had to score Dragon's Dogma 2, what would you give it?
8.5.
8.5. Okay, that's pretty solid.
And it's 30 frames.
Case in
point. It's 30 frames. And you know what? It's 8.5 because the world is so immersive. It ain't like a dead town and nobody's talking. It's a full town, people doing what life is about, and you just in it. You got people selling their merch. You got people getting drunk at the bar. You got people walking up to you to have side missions. And I didn't even hit the surface of what I learned in that game. So watch me get OP and go through this game like butter. That's
what's your class? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What's my path?
Your class. Yeah.
Thief.
Okay.
I did watch a video on this game from like Fex for Life, which I love Fex for Life. Like, that channel. But they were like, if you're trying to just play the story in this game, you're playing this game wrong. Like the game is made to be played where you explore and find random shit, to like level up. Like that's how the game is meant to be played. So I think, again, like people think games are supposed to be in this box, but that's not that game. You can't play it this way. So, and for whatever reason, those games are starting to interest me more, right? Like, I got into Diablo. I had never played a Diablo, and like, even Baldur's Gate 3, like the combat is not like the type of combat that I normally play, turn-based combat. But like games that make you get out of your brain and play the game differently, I think I'm starting to enjoy more.
Yeah, but I feel like Hellblade is gonna be right on time. Just that.
Oh yeah, that's why I haven't got into this. Yeah.
Oh, I'll be done with this before Hellblade. I can't wait.
Think I don't think this is like 40 plus hours in this game long.
Right. Like, and what I just said, like you're not supposed to just rush through the story.
Yeah, so get ready for 70 hours, maybe.
Maybe.
Man, I play Fallout. Okay? It ain't no problem. I'm just gonna have to play less Call of Duty, but it ain't no problem.
Lies.
I got one tidbit. Well, Delilah was talking about how I think it was Delilah. The Summer Game Fest, Ubisoft has officially announced theirs when they're
I didn't
it's
know
in
that.
June. Yeah.
June. Okay. So
But
everybody
yeah,
popping up.
They're all doing their own thing in their own locations, though. There's no central location no more.
No.
They need to come together and have a moment. Like, come on, y'all. Like, y'all do that.
Ain't that
Y'all act
moment
like y'all ain't got no
called E3?
money. Make it a moment. God damn.
They
Y'all
don't
got
want
money
to
there.
there.
You
You
can
see
buy
how
one plane
crazy
ticket.
people are getting?
I just
That's
need
why
one
they don't
plane
want to do
ticket,
that
bro.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just I want one plane. I don't have to fly multiple times to LA. Like, it's just
You asking for too much, ma'am. You
they need
asking
to
for too much.
talk, figure it out, because they can't all. I mean, try to do it within the same week or something. It's just.
I don't even know. I can't even remember if it's supposed to be online or not. I think but I want to say it's just strictly
Digital.
online.
It's a digital thing. All digital.
I didn't say anything. I didn't read anything about in person. It just said,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Because I know Summer Game Fest is in person, right? They're like Keelit has this little offshoot show, and then you have Xbox is having their thing. Lil, this is a little offshoot. Well, it's private, right? You gotta know somebody to know somebody to get there to go basically. But
she said know somebody.
Facts, because
that's what I'm hearing. That you gotta know somebody. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't know them people.
I don't know no people like that either. So
I am curious to know. Like, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Girl,
Oh,
how do I mute? Somebody.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, you gotta know somebody to know somebody.
Yeah.
So, but I hope they get a good experience. Everybody that's going down there. I'm low key. Yeah, but yeah, you gotta really know somebody because. Yeah.
All right. My tidbit is spring sales going on right now on Xbox. You can get that Suicide Squad for the 34.
What? It's already cut?
Yo, it been cut. It been cut.
For the 50%.
Yo, stop playing.
No, for real. It's right here.
She not.
Right.
She not.
Even Skull and Bones is on there. I'm actually tell me what Skull and Bones is because I'm pissed that I bought it. But CHAREECE bought Suicide Squad, so we hold our L's.
Yeah, I hate play those. So.
Yo, and I still cannot play this game on my Steam Deck. Like, and apparently,
can I laugh?
Yes, you can. You go ahead. You can laugh. And they know that is a known bug, and they refuse to fix it.
Yeah, I laughed because Baldur's Gate is on the list, but it is the least marked down. It's only 10% off. Everything else is like 35 to 80%. Diablo is 50%, but you can play it on Game Pass.
Yo, just get that Game Pass, y'all. Just
right. Yeah. The Avatar game is already 40% off.
And if you have Microsoft rewards, you can add more. Add a discount on top of the discount.
Assassin's Creed Mirage is down 40%, 35. Alan Wake 2 is 47. I mean, there's some games in here if you haven't played them.
They ain't played them. Sorry.
Come on, I'm sorry. What you said, CHAREECE?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to hear you. What you say, CHAREECE?
Nothing, ma'am. Anyway.
Okay. I thought you said they don't play no games. Because they don't.
Yeah, well. All right. Anything else?
The PGA Masters just came out on Game Pass.
Oh, and so did the MLB The Show, didn't it?
Wait, no. The show came last week. I played that through the cloud. It looks
Game Pass
on the cloud.
Game Pass.
I play on my TV. But yeah, there's tons of games coming to Game Pass. I don't know.
Wait,
games for y'all to play.
Okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna
what?
No, I was just thinking, and I think I'm just trying to confirm that MLB The Show did come out recently.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass
this week, right? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. We're finna get ready to do our outros. We're gonna. Sorry, Delilah, you're at the bottom, so we're gonna start.
I know.
From the bottom up.
It's all good. It's always keep it short. You know how it go. Y'all can possibly say it the way I say it the same way every week. But anyway, you all know you can follow me on Twitter, Delilah_HD, in case you're right here on GWG, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. So, yeah.
All right, Miss LBOOGIE.
All right, it's Miss LBOOGIE0208. Thanks for coming to listen to our shenanigans once again. Shout out to all y'all on Twitter. Y'all have been the biggest audience so far for the last couple of weeks now. Everybody who's on YouTube, y'all need to hit that like button.
Okay.
It's too many of y'all in here without the like button being a little bit higher.
How's it 20 and we only got 13? Man, y'all capping, bruh. 14.
No, they're just chilling, listening to the vibes, which we appreciate.
Did we get any questions? I forgot to ask about that.
No questions.
Oh,
no questions
okay,
today.
all right.
And make sure you wash your hands, wash your ass, tell somebody you love them, and be good, be kind.
Miss Lady.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. Shout outs to the OG crew. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. And make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend about us. We've been doing this for almost 300 episodes. So just tell folks about us, and we'll greatly appreciate it. I'm chilling today. Tomorrow, we either going to stream Call of Duty or Dragon's Dogma or something. We streaming something tomorrow. It ain't going to be today, but definitely tomorrow. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. And be kind to yourself first and then be kind to others. But mostly be kind to yourself. I think we have to say that to each other at times.
True.
That's it.
All right, everybody. And of course, it's your girl, CHAREECE here. It's 4 o'clock and I'm hungry, so I'm going to go eat some. But yes, y'all, please be nice to folks. You don't know what they're going through. Remember, wash your hands, wash your ass, wear deodorant. Summertime is popping up. Just saying.
She's speaking straight facts.
Right? We don't need you being like a dust cloud as you walk by.
It just feels so random. Wear deodorant.
Hey,
right. The cold's not gonna save you too much longer.
That part.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, wear deodorant.
She ain't lying though.
You better go to factory and still get them deodorant packs for like under $10 and sell it.
Hey, but yes, y'all can find me on somewhere everywhere. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Threads, Instagram. I am always lurking in somebody's comments because I am nosy. But yes, thank y'all for coming through, and we'll see y'all next week.